Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're not new here, welcome back, honey. We are family. Anyway, I'm giving you a new episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Season 5, Episode 2. Walking a tightrope. Walking a tightrope. Anyway, so Lisa and Bronwyn are in the car. All right. They talking about last night. Bronwyn talking about how Mary went in on poor little Brittany. She couldn't hang. But Bronwyn said, I'm still hungry because I couldn't eat because of all the arguments. And so Angie calls, because Angie left with Whitney last night because Angie told Whitney what's her name, Lisa said about her. So now Angie calling Lisa, so Bronwyn got to be silent. So she won't know that Bronwyn is in the car. So Angie's calling Lisa. So she got to be silent. And so, Angie was like, I just need to meet up because I think that we got off on the wrong foot or whatever. And we just need to meet up. And so Lisa was like, yeah, that's fine. So they agreed to meet up. All right. So Mary. Ooh, poor little Mary. Murray. All right. So she talking to her son, telling him about what Brittany said. And she said she called me poor. And she said, man, I can't relate to her because she said she grew up poor. And Mary was like, but I didn't grow up poor. And so Robert was like, she don't know you. And she said, yeah. She said, because being poor is being ungrateful to God. And I get that. I can see that. Being grateful to God, being poor. Well, not being poor, but but basically, you got to be grateful for whatever God provides for you. And if he only provides a cot and three meals or whatever, you got to be grateful for that. So then, okay, so Mary also says her son Robert dropped out of college. He is not married, but I thought he was married last season. I swear to God, I thought she said he got married. But whatever the case may be, he's not married and he's not working. And he borrows money from her. And apparently Mary likes it because she does it. I think Mary wants him to be there. She's going to complain about it, but she wants him to be there. It's fine. She gonna complain about it, but she want him to be there because she don't want to be by herself. Because I don't know where the husband is. I have no idea. Did they get a divorce? I have no idea where the husband is. The husband / grandfather. Step-grandfather. I think it was step-grandfather. Yeah, because she married her grandfather. Because her grandmama told her to marry the grandfather to keep him in the family. Yeah. So I don't know what happened to him. So if she can't keep him, she gonna keep her son. Okay, all right, okay. All right. Bronwyn's daughter wants to open a coffee shop. So what? So Lisa and Bronwyn goes to pick up Heather. Okay. And they go to Wendy's. Lisa is a fast food girl, honey. She is I don't know how she's that doggone skinny. But her sons grew up on fast food. On that season 1, she just kept going to fast food restaurant. So I don't know how she that skinny, but anyway. So they talking about Whitney. Bronwyn was talking about, this is the healed Whitney. So, and so Heather took kind of offense uh, for her talking about her cousin slash co-worker Whitney. Okay, because a couple seasons ago they was cousins. Now they don't claiming to be cousins no more, but they cousins slash co-workers. Yeah, because she said she don't know her. She don't know her like that. She just met her. Okay then. And so Heather was like, "Well, did we go in on Whitney?" And everybody was like, "No, no." And so Heather was like, "I'm gonna still talk to Whitney, to see, you know, if we really went in on her." I mean, I guess she wanted to ask her how she felt. Whatever. So Meredith and her husband go to a cooking class. The end. Okay. Anyway, they go to a cooking class, and she wants to be bat mitzvah, and it's a coming of age, and you're supposed to do that when you're 13, but she didn't do it, and so now she's 50, trying to be bat mitzvah. I guess I don't know. I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked. But I know, growing up in the Jewish community, you know, they, it was bat mitzvah and bar mitzvah. For one for the boys, one for the girls, whatever. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm an outsider looking in. Okay, but my brother is still best friends with um his best friend is Jewish. Okay, so and they've been best friends since elementary school. So, but I guess I could ask him, but he's back in Ohio and stuff. So, but I remember because I had a few um Jewish friends too. I I'm not friends with them now, but you know. But I remember that, it took place when they was like 13 or so, you know. It's a coming of age and stuff like that, yeah. But I guess you can do it at 52. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's what she want, and more power to her. Anyway, Angie and Lisa meet. Lisa is always the victim. Always the victim. I was a good friend to you, Angie. And Angie was like, I told Whitney what you said because I felt like she should have apologized to you also. No, you didn't. You was being messy. Okay, but whatever the case may be. you know. So, whatever the case may be, Lisa is always playing the victim. Always playing the victim. Okay. So, they really didn't get anything sorted out because Lisa was just like, I've been a good friend to you, and you turn on me, and I. So Angie was like me, just sit there and listen to it, whatever. Okay, whatever. So they ain't getting nothing resolved, basically. Whitney and Heather meet up, and they squashed their little beef. Okay, they know we're on a reality show. We're gonna squash these beefs. Okay. you know. Like when Heather called Whitney a liar, They squashed all that. Okay, you can't squash nothing with Lisa because Lisa was always the victim. Why you do that to me? Whatever. So then, what else did you say? So Whitney wants everybody to come to Milwaukee. Trixie's having a drag show, something. I don't know, something like that. So she want everybody to come to Milwaukee. Whitney said she connected with Bronwyn, even though Heather was like, you connected with Bronwyn? But whatever. But Heather feels like Bronwyn was talking shit about her. Heather and Brittany play pickleball. Oh, Brittany talking about this non-existent relationship with Jared. Jared Osmond of Donnie and Marie Osmond family. Apparently he Mormon too. And she's really talking about this non-existent relationship that she wants to exist, basically. Apparently they met when he was dating their exes dated, and so they dated. Whatever. Oh boy. And so then she also admits that she sacrificed her kids for her man. So her kids, her daughters, are not talking to her because apparently she sacrificed her kids for her man. But apparently, in the Mormon religion, it says women can get to heaven without kids, but they can't get to heaven without a husband. Pop that in your pipe and smoke it. You can get to heaven without kids, but you can't get to heaven without a husband. What if you don't have no husband and no kids? You just out there? You just out there like that? You just floating? Or you going to hell because you ain't got no kids and nor a husband? You know how many people would be in hell if that's the case? Because first of all, they putting chemicals in the food. Allegedly, they putting chemicals in the food to mess with our hormones. So that's why so many people got fertility problems. And what if you can't find a man to marry? You just gonna marry anybody? Your life's just gonna be shit. You ain't got no kid, and you gonna marry to some raggedy dude. Oh no. No. That's not the move. That's not the move. That's not the move. Anyway. I ain't never heard that. But that's the Mormon religion, so I don't know nothing about the Mormon religion. I know something about the Jewish religion, but I don't know nothing about the Mormon religion. Bronwyn went to visit Angie and her husband at the salon. She go get her hair done, whatever. Bronwyn says, what's she saying? I don't know what. Okay, what I said about Lisa was the truth, and Whitney Whitney had the right to say it. The stuff that Whitney said about Lisa in the podcast. That's what it was. It was the truth, and she had the right to say it. That's the truth. That's what Bronwyn said. She said, but Bronwyn said, but if you got a problem with me, please don't have a scroll. I don't want a whole scroll. Just one or two issues with me. Don't have a whole scroll. That's the truth. She came out with that scroll for Meredith. Meredith, another one that played a victim. Oh, it's me. You came out with bath bombs. I came out with bath bombs. You came out with a jewelry line. I came out with a jewelry line. Whatever. So, okay. So then they have a team building event, and it was an obstacle course. Okay, and then it's a new girl, Mealy, something like that. Yeah, she's with them too. I don't know. Maybe that's a friend of the show. I don't know, because Bronwyn is in the opening credits, so she's not the friend of the show. I think Brittany's probably a friend of the show, if that's the case. I don't know, honey. I don't know. But so they go and they meet up, and then Brittany walks up and Mary start praying, honey. So Meredith declines to participate. She ain't trying to do no rope climbing. No, they got to walk across some tight ropes and stuff like that. I'm with Meredith. I'm not with that either. But she said she got tennis elbow for churning too much butter. That's it. So, and then they all sit down to eat. Who, Brittany. She make an announcement that her and Jared were buying matching jewelry. And he asked her to be his girlfriend on IG. He made it official on IG. So everybody pull up this IG post. And it said, me and my best friend at Costco. Why she do that? So she was like, is this the post? Lisa was like, you not official. You not official. If this the post, you not official. You not official. So then Brittany was like, I just wanted you to be happy for me. And Mary was like, why do we care? I love Mary. She said, Mary, rude. Oh, she said, yeah, you were that where you identified me with poor. You were rude when you identified me with poor. Okay. And Brittany said, I didn't know how you grew up. She said, but I don't care about you or your so-called boyfriend. Oh, Mary. Lisa said, it says, Brittany. She said, I think Lisa, so they had to change the subject, right? So Lisa was like, Brittany, I think Jared is trying to work you over. And so Lisa was like, are you fine with that? And so Brittany was like, no, I'm not fine with it. It hurts my feelings. And so then Brittany admits that her daughter's not speaking to her because it's complicated. But Mary was like, but you trust us with your boyfriend. Yeah, because she said, yeah, my daughters are not speaking to me, but, it's complicated, so she didn't want to go into any more conversation about her daughters. And then Mary was like, yeah, but you trust us with your boyfriend? And so she was like, what? She was like, and she said, so why can't you make amends with your children? You know. so so then they cut to um they cut to the what's that, the confessional, and Mary said her mom did that to her as well. She was like, she put a man before her children as well, and she didn't realize, she didn't, and she had 5 kids that, you know, were fending for themselves, you know, didn't have anything to eat and all that other stuff. And so she was like, she said, I would never do that to my son. And yeah, me neither. Me neither, Mary. I don't put no man in front of my son. Only person I put in front of my son is myself. And sometimes I don't do that. But yeah. So Brittany was like, why don't you shut up, Mary? And Mary said, shut me up. Shut me up. So they had to go to another conversation because they were about to be fire hot. And so Bronwyn said, I would like to learn something about Brittany that's not unhinged and chaotic AF. And so Heather was like, well, you say you and yeah, because you know, because she said that Brittany, Bronwyn said Brittany needs to get her words in order because she called Mary a hoarder and her a hoarder and things like that. And so Heather was like, well, you need to get your words in order because you tell everybody a different story. And so everybody was like, huh? What? What you talking about, Heather? What you talking about? Me? Bronwyn? What you talking about? So then Heather was like, you made fun of Whitney, you know, when you were with me and Lisa. And so Whitney was like, well, what did you say? And so Bronwyn was like, remember when I told you I made fun of you, but about being the what's she say, the oh god, being the healed Whitney. And Whitney was like, oh yeah, she told me that. Heather, it didn't land. Heather, it didn't land. Yeah, whatever the case may be. Whitney apologized to Lisa about talking about her on podcast, and Meredith wants an apology. I don't know what she needs an apology for from Whitney. Maybe the bath bombs, but she wants an apology too, but she's not getting it. And Whitney invites everybody to Milwaukee. The end. Oh, Mary, you just keep doing what you're doing because you crack me up. You just keep doing what you're doing, baby. Anyway, give me a thumbs up, like and share and subscribe. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I don't forget what else I need to say, but I give everybody some hearts. And this your girl, msyelladiva. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.